Hey everybody, it's your old pal Drew, 30-year comic book industry veteran and lifelong comic fan, and I'm still very, very much a comic book geek. So, you're going to love this episode. I'd never started with that, but you are going to love this episode, trust me. Got the official handbook of the Marvel Universe, and what was cool was I bought these in real time when they came out, and I read like every single word. This is 1983. Geez, it's like, yeah, it's 42 years ago. Good Lord. But they put this in omnibus about, 10 years ago, and it's beautiful. So the whole premise of this episode is going to be, I'm going to be showing supervillains, and you get to guess which ones Jack Kirby designed and which ones he didn't design. I mean, Kirby was the architect of the Marvel Universe with all kinds of styles. I mean, there was also Ditko and a couple others, but, Jack really had he created so much that, I don't know, I think you'll really get a kick out of this. So let's just start off with the Abomination. I love him so much. Such a great character. And what's funny? Like, back in the old days, I was disappointed that they didn't use him more. Like, they were in the mid 70s, early 70s. The Hulk, they didn't overexpose some of their best characters. Like, you had to wait like 2-3 years between appearances. So is he Kirby or is he not Kirby? Well, I bought this about 10 years ago, and it's really cool. It's one of those one-shots that I love so much, and I have every story that's in this, but it's neat to see it collected. Like, it starts off with Peter David, Todd McFarlane storyline early in their run, and there's the Abomination, and we see Gil Kane, who briefly worked with Marvel in 1966 or 67. He was, this was a split book that Hulk shared with the Submariner, just as Captain America and Iron Man shared Tales of Suspense. And you got Gil Sugar Lips Kane. I'm sure Gil loved that. And this has been recolored a bit, but it's not terrible. I mean, it's not, but first appearance, baby. And this panel here in the center, that gives it away. So the Abomination was a Gil Kane creation, which is pretty cool. So you see where I'm going with this? And I hope you dig it. And then next is the Fixer. The Fixer. So you ask yourself, is he Kirby or is he not? Because a lot of people have, over the years, they've kind of borrowed his design, and so that's what makes a lot of these characters a curiosity. So give me a second. I told you I had a lot of books to go through. Let's see. There he is with his pal, the Fixer, Bestie. Issue 141. Kirby was doing layouts for some artists. He had so much going on with Strange Tales that a lot of times he just did the layouts, and you'd have all kinds of different artists take over. But here's Mentallo. He escaped, and there's no footnote about where he previously appeared, and the way he's talking, it's like Stan's introducing him to the audience. So he was a former S.H.I.E.L.D. agent that betrayed him, so he had all these gadgets and escaped. Really cool. That cover is so amazing. Yow, that is wonderful. So yeah, the Fixer, the quick picker-upper, he was a Kirby creation. So, man, I gotta make room for these books. Okay, now. This will do for now. And then we have the Scarecrow, who these days goes by Straw Man because he was Scarecrow for decades, but then DC had the Scarecrow as a Batman villain, like when Scarecrow wasn't showing up anywhere. So, but for the longest time, he was the Scarecrow. This is beautiful. It's J.M. DeMatteis writing. It is Mike Zeck and John Beatty kicking ass. And so creepy. So creepy. So, let's go back to... Bear with me a second. Oh, okay, here we go. I got it. Hang in there, everybody. Hang on, everybody. Okay, I appreciate your patience. Let's see. I gotta see if I get the right one or not. Nope. Come on. Hang on, everybody. So, who did create the Scarecrow? Well, he shows up there, Kirby cover. Don Heck. Here's the thing. A lot of times Kirby, chances are Kirby created this character. Even though Don Heck does the actual storyline. Like I think Kirby might have created Daredevil, the first Daredevil, because he did the cover. And it just suggests that Kirby created it. But see where I'm going with this? Is fun. At least I hope you're having fun. Okay. Okay, now we have... Man, this ear was so great. MODOK got like a full body to go along with his head. Beautiful stuff. And Trippy was really on the ball. So here is the Boy Beast. Well, believe it or not, it's not a Kirby character. It's a Herb Trimpe character. It has... Sometimes Trimpe can really tap into like the Kirby lunacy. And I'm not saying that to be derogatory. It's like Kirby did some crazy ass characters, but they work. So I always like that. The bottom of his mouth fits the jaw there. So, and then we go into... Gotta find something better. Oh, there we go. Ooh. There we go. We know about the Wolverine. Okay. Now we got Cobalt Man. Man, I love that design. And this is Herb inking himself. He couldn't do that every time, just because he was a monthly guy. And sometimes I love when Jack Abel inked him. So, a Cobalt Man. Man, I totally dig that. And that's one of my favorite all-time covers. It's just the colors, the, design sense. So let's see. Is it Kirby? Or is it not? Well, hang in there, everybody. Well, I would say it's not. This is the original Kirby design, and it was improved by Herb Trimpe. So he was basically an embittered man who he basically wanted to be Iron Man. That's why he looks so much like Iron Man. This is Warner Roth and John Tartaglione. So I would say Warner Roth created him because I don't think Kirby would do something so similar to Iron Man. I mean, he was always moving forward. It's like he would do like War Machine or all those cool armors that Bob Layton designed in the 80s. So, and it's running on transistors because like everything does. The whole thing with transistors is so absurd, like transistor power armor. But back then, transistor radios were a big thing. It was like you could carry this small radio device, and It was nothing short of cool. Okay, I'm going to move this over here. Da-dee-da-da-da. Okay. Hang on, everybody. I gotta go grab my other stuff wherever the heck it is. Okay. Now we have the Abomination again and the Rhino. And I just showed this because this is super badass. They took on the Hulk and really cool stuff. So who designed the Rhino? Well, I'm sure a lot of you people know that John Romita designed the Rhino. When I love it. I love that character. I always wondered, like, the exposed face always made it kind of, I would go for the face. I'd, web his eyes and stuff like that. But, that's okay. That's a minor quibble. And let me see what else. That's me trying to be Popeye. Okay, let's go back to the Marvel Uberverse. Okay, I have to set stuff aside. I mean, I'm loaded here, loaded for bear. So, Crimson Dynamo. Well, that was his armor for a long time. And Bob Layton actually did a fantastic redesign on it. Now let's go see where the Crimson Dynamo came from. Now, you're going to find this interesting. That is the Crimson Dynamo. This is like a footnote, I would say. That's Kirby's design, but Don Heck, who was the regular artist at the time, his design was completely different. He looked like a rock lobster. So, and that is a total Don Heck design. Total. I love it. I don't know why they haven't made an action figure or a mini bust of that, because that's pretty cool. So yeah, well it gets better. So, and come on, man. Well, he shows up here, but get this. That is not the actual armor from the inside of the issue. The inside art has that type of armor, which I'm assuming is designed by George Tuska. So it's pretty wild. And while we're at it, how about Titanium Man? Is he a Kirby design, or is he not? Because he first appeared in Don Heck's Tales of Suspense. So let's see. No, there is a Kirby cover. That doesn't mean he didn't design it, or he did. So we first see him on the cover, introducing Titanium Man. And it's interesting because it really looks like a Don Heck design again, but if Kirby put him on the cover, then well, the only thing is there's a lot of foreshortening here. That's a mystery to me. I mean, because he's not fully rendered and he's foreshortened, and there's a lot of he's coming towards us, but I'm not sure. I think maybe Heck tweaked it and kind of improved on it. So that's my guess. So now back to the Marvel Univoice. Okay, I can throw that away. Throw that away. Okay, now I whisper. The Dreadnought. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. That is so cool. It puts me in the mind of the Destroyer, the original design that Kirby did before, and for some reason in the early 70s that design got simplified, which was absurd. But anyway, it was actually, Jim Steranko, who's doing everything but the script, and before long Steranko would be doing his own script. And I love this issue so much. It's such a great, it's basically, doing the Bond thing where he sees all these, he gets Q to give him all these weapons, except his name is Boothroyd. That's dedication there. So, so this belt looks like the last of your little surprises. What kind of crazy stunt does it do? It's most basic one, sir. It holds up your pants. Dreadnought shows up. Blam! And first appearance ever. What in blazes? It's some kind of robot. It must be, 8 feet tall. So, there you go. So incredible. But yeah, it was a Steranko creation, not a Kirby. But you see a lot of these artists tapping into Kirby. And what's wrong with that? Get past this. I'm going to get past this. Whoop. Hang on there. I'll just go to the controller, who's a really cool character. Really. See. Sorry, everybody. I have to get even more books out. I tried to prep myself, but it just wasn't happening. But you can just adore the art while I'm taking my time. Okay. Controller first appearance is hang in there. Oh, hang on. Just enjoy the glory of the Silver Age. There he is, first appearance, and it's definitely a Tusca design. Because at this point, Kirby wasn't doing a lot of... actually, I think he was gone by this point. I think this is 1970. But yeah, I love the controller. I actually had a story that I wrote and submitted to Marvel back like in 1990 before I broke in. And the idea was it was going to have Wonder Man fight the controller, and there would be this cattle call for actors since Wonder Man was getting into acting. And you go in through a tent and you come out, but nobody sees you because he puts a slave disc on you and sends you away, and he gets more power. But they rejected it, but that's okay. At least I had the initiative to do it. That's half the battle when it comes to getting into comics. It takes a lot of effort, and it takes a lot of mistakes. Enjoy the Abomination. He's looking at you, everybody. He is looking at you, and he's none pleased. But man, the Abomination. I mean, all my friends really, really enjoyed him too. So I'm gonna see who else I got. Well, I'll jump over here, and the original X-Men Omnibus, like 1 through 31. We're going back to that one. So, Roy Thomas took over the X-Men. It was a very low-selling book, which is weird because I really like them. And a lot of people are dismissive of Warner Roth, but I thought he did a real fun job on it. And so you got the, unicorn, you have the eel, you have the porcupine, you have the scarecrow, which we revealed already, and the plant man. Oz never did give nothing to the plant man. There is such a cool character. And where did he come from? Okay, let's find out together, shall we? Okay, la la la. I'll just lay this here. Crash. Well, he first appeared in Human Torch, just like the Wingless Wizard and Paste Pot Pete. So, let me think about this. I may have given myself away, but who cares? Who really cares? The eel first appeared. And an issue of Strange Tales. And I know I'm jumping around, but there's the eel. And he has that costume. I'll go back to the cover. Oh, there's no lightning bolt across from it. Oh. So there he is. He was created by Dick Ayers. Now, in that X-Men story, he was improved upon. He had a much better, other than just a purple costume. Warner Roth. Whoa, fuck. I dropped one of my books. See. Okay, we know about the Scarecrow already. And here is the eel. Not much difference. Actually, you know what? I'm mistaken. That's pretty much the same way. So, he was designed by Dick Ayers. And then you see the unicorn. Even though his costume is really goofy, I love that helmet. That helmet is so nifty. I mean, I know it's completely dated. But, hold on, let me see. I have to cover something up. Huh? So the unicorn. From whence came the unicorn? Hang on. Like I said, I'm doing a juggling act here. From whence came the unicorn? Here, I'll let you look at this, even though we've already seen the Scarecrow. Give me an excuse to take these off. That lets me know I'm done also. Okay. La la la. Hang on. Oh, there's the Titanium Man. Well, phooey. I got this all wrong. Can you imagine that? Yes, I can, Drew. Okay. Oh, did the Scarecrow, and this is King. But the unicorn, from whence did he come? I love that stuff. Great stuff. Here we go. The Uncanny Unicorn. I would say that's a Kirby design because it's so specific. I love that helmet. You know, let me know what you think in the comments below. Was he a Don Heck creation? Or was he a Kirby correction? Also, correction, yeah. If there's corrections to be made too, I welcome that. That helmet looks kind of like Don Heck. So, wow. Really, really neat. Really. I'll put you up here. I'm not done with the omnibus. Okay. Okay, you have Plant Man. Because Oz never did give nothing to the Plant Man. Okay, right there. But. Right. Hang in there. Man, you can see all the books on my floor. Okay. Here we go. The Plant Man. Now he started off kind of like a plainclothes bad guy. As far as who designed his new costume, that I'm not sure about. But it could be Warner Roth. It could, or it couldn't be. I don't know. And if you know, please mark it below or let me know, because like I said, I totally dig. I love interaction with the viewers, because do these characters bring back good memories? Are they cool characters? Are they awful characters that you have a soft spot for anyway? Or do you have some that you completely loathe with every fiber of your being? Okay, there is the Porcupine. Showing up. He's trying to do the needle toss on. Okay, well, where did he come from? Oh man, the first one, man. These three masterworks that cover Ant-Man and Giant Man, they go into Black Goliath and the Ant-Man's return in Marvel feature. So the Porcupine, and he actually died in a issue of Captain America. Mark Grunwald had killed him off. There was other villains who were just, I think he was trying to get on the straight and narrow, and what happened was his former allies tried to kill him. So I would say that this is a Kirby creation, even though it says Don Heck way up there. Darn heck. Okay. Let's go even further. Can we? I don't know. I love these books. They're just tremendous fun. I have to remember to keep these things. And I do recycle my Post-it notes. I'm not wasteful. Okay. You can just enjoy this splendid Silver Age artwork. And also, let me see who I've missed out on. Any, got the Dreadnought. Okay. Got the controller. And next, this was the update 1989, which is really cool. Kill. So we have a character named, not Hammerhead, but Grog, the God Slayer. So majestic. Grog, the God Slayer. Is he Kirby, or is he not? We shall find out in scant seconds. Okay, this is the Falco Friends era, so I think you know where I'm going with this. Man, bright breeding on top of this, so great. Here comes comes Grog. He's a little groggy at the moment. Really amazing stuff. I'm trying to see if there's a better image of him. I'm kind of hoping you're staying interested by looking at these cool pictures. Oh, there he is. I am Grog, the God Crusher. So that was a Ron Friends design. Now we have. Oh, I need the original one. Give me a sec. This tells me that I don't have to refer to this page again. And actually, here is the Air-Walker. Really cool design. I love the leggings and such. Fantastic Four 120. Is he Kirby? Is he not? Let's find out together. Let's see. Oh. He must have another name. Oh, yeah. There's Air-Walker and the Air-Walker Automaton. First appearance is Fantastic Four 120. That was the Automaton, but the real, he fell apart and got all destroyed, but the real Air-Walker showed up in issue 211. So, pretty neat. I got some good ones, but I can't use them at the moment without reference. Let's see. Just making sure the camera was still on. Okay. Here comes Rom and Ronan. That'd be a neat matchup. Let's see. Oh, wait a minute. Where am I going? I'm the wrong way. Man, so cool. There he is, our little squishy Rhino and Red Wolf. I never got a big kick out of Red Wolf. I mean, he sort of, they made him a Native American, and his adventures were just sort of there. It wasn't riveting, and it didn't really go too much into Native American lore, I guess, is why I thought he was a disappointment. Okay. Radioactive Man. Such a badass. It's drawn by Al Milgrom. He showed up with in Avengers 130 with the Titanium Man and Crimson Dynamo, and they formed the Titanic 3. And then later on he showed up in Avengers again, but it was actually like 100 issues later where there was the trial of Hank Pym, because Egghead framed him to, long story, but Radioactive Man. So, is he Kirby or is he not? Is he Kirby or is he not? And of course, that was all prepared. Whoop. I'm still with you. Now Joe Sinnott did some penciling on Thor, as well as Don Heck and somebody else early on until Kirby took over, because the book was floundering with artists that just weren't making Thor as powerful as he could be. There we go. So, Radioactive Man, first time. I'm sure a lot of you got this, or figured it out, I mean. But yeah, great character. The next time he showed up was in Avengers 6, I think it was, with the Melter and the evil Black Knight, and Baron Zemo was calling the shots. So yeah, pretty cool. La la la. Okay. Now we got, thanks to the official handbook of the Marvel Universe, the Mimic. He has all the powers of the original X-Men, hence the big hands, feet, the goggles, and the wings. He's not iced up like Iceman, although he can do that, as well as telekinesis, which is the one that, there's telepathy is using your brain on somebody else, and telekinesis is lifting things. So yeah, he's got that. So is he Kirby or is he not? Here we go. La 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 la. Well, let's find out together. The Mimic. And it's done by Jay Gavin, which was a pen name for Warner Roth, and maybe because he was doing stuff at DC or Charlton or something like that. I really think this is a Warner Roth creation, because it just seems to be. And by the way, I have followed Kirby for a long time, and back in 1994, when I first started doing comics, the Jack Kirby collector by John Morrow and his wife, it really kind of lifts the veil off of what kind of characters Kirby created or didn't create, and it was really enjoyable. And they've collected the early issues into like a trade paperback. So the Mimic. So we see him again fighting the Super Adaptoid. Now, I ain't even going to try. I wasn't even trying to fake him out, because that's 100% Kirby character. And Warner Roth did a nice job of, doing the hard lines and the poses as Kirby would. And so there you go. You're fooled again. Well, unless you probably knew it already. Yeah. When I was a kid, my cousin had this issue, and I thought it was the coolest thing ever. And it's so funny because it's so gaudy, but in a delicious Silver Age manner. Let's see. I think I have a couple more. Maybe I don't. Maybe I do not. If I come up with more, then I'll do another episode of this. And I hope you liked it. And if you liked it, please hit like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and hit the bell for notifications. And leave comments below. I mean, a flood of comments. You can tell me I'm a dork and I don't know what I'm talking about. And, and I love it, because, we're family on this channel. I just really enjoy, interacting with fellow geeks. I am a geek first and then a comic book artist second. That's how it always was. And anyway, I will have a second one. I just got to think it through. I did this, a lot of the list yesterday. And everybody take care and have a grand old day, even though it's a Monday, But it's a banker's holiday, so if you work for the bank, post office, whatever, you got the day off. So thank you very much, and I'll see you later.